So day 2 of Fate's collab. So if you don't know already, it's already been confirmed that Gilgamesh, the ranked monster, is 31 cost and not 21 cost like Japan. So that's been confirmed, which means that I, who did not farm yesterday because I thought it was 29 cost, now have to farm. So shit got real. So traditionally, right, with any PvE event, you think like 4 DPS, 1 healer. That is the traditional setup. But with this, like, no. The traditional setup actually can fuck you up even more. Yes, I'm being serious. So I got this setup from a group chat I'm in, and you know, I was freaking mind blown because I saw how much damage Lancer, the monster, was doing, and I was like, how are you gonna do this without a freaking healer? But you'll see, you'll fucking see. Okay, so if you guys don't know already, you see in the middle there's like the sign and it has 3 on it, right? So if you haven't played with that, basically the party master, which is the person in the middle, right, gets to click it and it does an incredible amount of damage. So here he uses it. So you already used 1, you can only use 3 times, right? So what you want to do is use it on 2nd, 3rd, and 4th waves. This basically is able to destroy all the CPUs. See, you can see, you just have to whack it once, really. Whack each CPU once. If it's a soldier and you're an archer, you want to use Deadly Aberrest, or else you have to use another attack after they use the skill. Anything else, really, you can just use like a Quasar Walls, or if you're a Lancer, you can use like a Severe Sting, and it's really fast. You can see, it's like insane. I was fucking mind blown. And here at the very end, you want to use all your unis. So what you generally want to do is max buff yourself, max debuff the monster, and then have some kind of cost giving monster, because by the end of the 5th round, by the time you get to the 5th round, you're usually low at cost. So you want to have that. And look at this, it's no joke, man. Who said debuff wasn't good? Debuff OP. But then it buffed, so this was a little harder. If it doesn't buff, it goes down even quicker, and if I wasn't Lancer, it would have gone down even quicker. Traditionally, well, not traditionally, ideally this will go by a lot faster if you run 5 archers, just because archers OP, and this is all about archers now. The DPS on archers is just not really comparable. DPS plus cooldown, it's insane. So ideally you want 5 archers. I would recommend like 80 at least. You can run with 80 archers. My archer isn't that great, so if I could do it, you could do it. If you're a main archer, you can do it. 80 archer. If you're 70, I think it's a bit risky, because if you don't kill it in time, if you don't kill the final monster, whatever you're killing on time, it'll fuck you up real bad. This is not without risk. Don't get me wrong. I've died a couple of times on these runs, especially if you don't get the timing right with the the special skill for your monster. Like if you're on the archer team and you're the party master, you get the archer. If you're on saber team, you get saber, and if you're on lancer team, you get lancer. So each of them have a different skill, but I think they can all pretty much one-shot the CPUs. So again, you want to use the skills on 2, 3, and 4. You want to whack each CPU 1 time. So that's why we have lanes, right? Each person takes a monster, kind of like Mobius. You want to whack each CPU once. You see here, Scion, Phantom, you want to use DA for the soldiers just because they have a huge HP pool. Otherwise, I feel like I'm repeating myself at this point, yeah. But yeah, otherwise you just need to whack it very lightly. 1 Quasar should do it, usually. Don't take me on my word for it. And I feel like there's one important thing I forgot to mention, but I can't remember what it was. Okay. This is another thing. So for unis, it's pretty, I feel like this is a pretty, what is it called? Pay to win uni right here. But you can use Valks, right? Instead of using Miku, you could easily use Valk. Just make sure you're max buffed, and then the monster is max debuff. You can use Succubus. I keep saying Succubus when I mean Lilith. You can use Santa Lilith. She's a great debuffer. It's free to play, right? And then you can use Asuka for cost, or the green Miku for cost. And here we don't want to match, so that's why, you know, we all use different colors. But if you want to match, go ahead. You know, we just go for proficiency, meaning we want to use least amount of time and get the most amount of farm. You feel me? You feels okay. So it's pretty easy with 5 DPS runs. I tried it with a cleric, so much freaking harder. And definitely you want to use the what is it called, the skills, the special skills during the first 4 runs. I mean, the first 4 waves. I can't use the F sound. Fuck. Okay. The first 4. There we go. The first 4 waves. It doesn't do much towards the monster itself, the final character, boss character at the end. So there's no point in saving it. What you want to do is, you know, don't get yourself one-shotted in waves 1 through 4, because that's be embarrassing. It happened to me. Fucking dual sword hurts, man. Dual swords hurt so much on a freaking archer. Yeah, see here. If you see an archer, if you see a soldier, you want to have 2 archers focus on it, because, you know, that way both archers don't waste cost, kind of. Both archers. But with both people attacking it, I can't talk today. With both people attacking the soldier, it just goes down a lot quicker. See, it's so easy. You just whack it once and then you hit the button and it goes. The person who hits the button, you have to hit it like as soon as the wave begins, okay? Because the animation takes a bit of time, and if you hit it later, then the monsters, the characters, CPUs start attacking, and you know, there's no healer, so you basically get fucked up. But with this, see, like this freaking dangerous. This fucking dangerous. That was a little late, right? So that null saved our life. I did not even see that before. I was gonna say something else. Yeah, so if you're the party master, you gotta be aware of that. Again, you hit it on 2, 3, 4. Number 1, wave 1. There's only 3 monsters, so you can kill it pretty quickly. And then after you kill, you want to EE, and it's just easy. 3 attacks plus EE, and you're pretty much set. This is the best way to farm. Is it me, or is it no one's farming this? I feel, or everyone's just doing their own parties. But I feel like everyone gave up on this event. They're like, fuck you, A2. It's been what? It's been like 2 consecutive months where there's a lot of gem heavy events, and it's just really it's so hard. And like, if you want to stay relevant, not even relevant, like, I can't control my need to farm because I want new things, and I just have to do it. I sounded like an addict. I am an addict, but what else? I think that's pretty much it for the unis. I already talked about the unis, right? And you want to hit it once the wave begins. Hit the magical button. I think that's it. We talked about lanes. I feel like there's one thing I forgot to say. If you have Mithra, congratulations, you have Mithra, but you don't fucking need Mithra.
Give up now, nah, nah. I won't give up now, nah, nah. Let me love you. Let me love you. Don't you give up now.